Okay, I guess I will film this video with a higher angle. Although I don't know how I feel about this, but. Hey guys, what's up? It's Musician Annie, and today I have another back to school video for you. Today, I don't know if you can tell, but I've actually been recovering from a cold. I don't know, we had like a drop in temperature, it went down to about 60. So I think that when I went outside, I might have just, kind of got under the weather. So I'm very kind of stuffed up, but I'm getting better. So sorry if you can really hear that in my voice. However, I will be trying to talk as best as I can. I just wanted to kind of sit here with you guys in this video, and I know I did an advice column, but I kind of want to do like a tips column, I guess. Why am I calling these columns? They're videos, Annie. I wanted to do a studying tips video because I know for me that can be some of the hardest, or that is probably the hardest thing that I had to learn how to do correctly. So I just have 5 quick tips for you guys on maybe how to study, some things that I do that definitely help, and I would definitely recommend trying to incorporate these tips into your study. First of all, I just want to say I would recommend studying, especially if you're going into high school or above, because you have to study. Like, I know some people are like, I don't even study for tests, and I don't know how. Like, either they're lying about that or they're lying about how well they're doing. And if they aren't about either, then they must be a genius, because I know that for most of my stuff I do have to study. Sorry, that's my phone. And even if it's like a subject that I am really comfortable in, I just like to run over the notes a little bit just to kind of refresh myself, and so that I don't feel totally unprepared. So I definitely would recommend studying, even though it's one of the most difficult things to master and to actually do. But without further ado, here are my 5 tips for helping you with studying. Alright, so tip number 1 is creating the right environment for yourself, whether that is in your room, whether that is in your kitchen, at the library, whatever it is that you feel most comfortable in and you can actually study, you need to find that. For me personally, I like to study usually either in my room, but since I don't have a desk, I like to study at the kitchen table, and I, just that's where I'm most peaceful at. And sometimes if I need to, like usually during finals, I'll go to the library. The library just sort of like forces you, I guess, because you're not at home, so you're not comfortable, so you're less likely to do things and less likely to be distracted by things. So I would definitely recommend going to the library, or even your school probably has a library, hopefully. And if you have like an after school activity bus, or if you can get a ride home, try going and studying at the school library if anything else, because that's definitely somewhere that should be quiet. Alright, my second tip is to take enough time to study. Do not procrastinate and wait till the last minute. It's better, like if you have a huge test coming up, to take like 30 minutes or however much time you need out of each day, and just sort of study a little bit here and there, because if you don't and you wait till the last minute, more than likely you're going to perform a lot worse than if you took the time to actually study. And also just taking the time, like don't just sit there for like 5 minutes, flip through and read notes, because that's not going to do anything for you. You actually have to have like techniques, and you have to actually sit there for maybe hours studying, because that is what's going to get the information into your head. Tip number 3 goes along with tip number 2. I like to incorporate a timer into my studying, especially when I'm doing like hardcore reading that's like not fun, or even just studying for a test. So what I do is I pull out my phone. However, do not use a timer that's like visible, like a kitchen timer. The little ticking noise might get on your nerves, and also you don't want to be able to see the timer, because then you don't look at it, or even just look at a clock, but then that's kind of difficult. So if you have a phone, get your timer out, set like I don't know, increments of 20 minutes, and every time that timer goes off, reward yourself with like a 5-minute break. It is so important that you take little breaks while you're studying, because it is not good on you to just study for 3 hours straight. And trust me, you're probably, again, going to remember a lot of the stuff a lot more easily if you take little increments of breaks, you know, during your studying time. Like, definitely do that, and incorporating a timer just makes it easier to kind of, you know, remember how much time, you know, it'll remind you to, hey, stop and take a break, or move on. Like, you can switch off subjects or whatever. Number 4, have a healthy snack by you and some water. Don't eat a lot of like junk food that's gonna make you have a sugar rush and then crash. You know, eat like nuts and like protein bars, fruit, vegetables, something to snack on. And obviously have water by you, because water can keep you really awake. I would not recommend, you know, having like a sugary drink or anything like that, because one, it's obviously gonna have that high energy level and then you're gonna crash. And 2, if you spill that on your stuff, that's going to be a lot more damaging than water. But yeah, definitely just have something to, you know, snack on and drink. Tip number 5, turn off all distractions. Electronics, noises, people. That's a distraction, okay? This is so important, okay? Turn off your cell phone or silence it. Put it in another room if you have to. Because trust me, you're gonna get a buzz, you're gonna wanna check that text message, you're gonna wanna check whatever happened on Twitter. Don't let that get in your way of studying. Trust me, you can go on your phone in that little increment of a break time. That's what that is. That's also what the break is for. Do not, you know, have the TV going on. Like, okay, for some things, music in the background helps me, or having a TV. Like, I can do that, I can multitask. But when you're reading, come on. You cannot have the TV on, you cannot have any distractions. So make sure, that's kind of going along with the right environment, but make sure you have the correct, you know, amount of silence or no distractions. Like, even for me, I know my family, like, I don't know how, you know, chill you are with your family, or how, you know, kind of family works with you in your household, but for me personally, my mom and like my family, they tell me, like, if we're in a room and we're getting on your nerves, just tell us to shut up and leave. You know, because like, seriously, it's your grades, it's literally, it's your future that you're working for, and if you know, you deserve to have that time. And if you need to talk to your parents about that and be like, Mom, you know, like if you share a little your room with your little sibling or whatever, be like, Mom, I need this time. I'm in high school, they're in like elementary school, let's get real. I need them out of this room while I'm studying. And you know, if your family's the type where they won't shut up and you can't tell them to shut up, then go to the library. Don't put that on yourself, because you're gonna get really frustrated and it's not gonna be healthy, and you're gonna end up probably just blowing it off. And that's not good. So yeah, make sure you have 0 distractions. Yeah, those are my tips for you. I have a lot more that I can share with you. So if you would like me to share some more things that I personally partake in while I'm studying, please give this video a thumbs up and comment down below what you want to see next. We will be continuing this series into September. I'm not sure when we're going to end it. Some people do start school in September, like mid-September. I don't know about late September. So also comment below when you start school, because I'm really interested to know. Personally, for me, I start this Wednesday, August 26th. But yeah, we just thought that we would continue this series even when we're in school, because some people do start school, you know, later on. Obviously, there's not a lot of more weeks left until then, but if you do have any video requests, make sure you comment them below, message me, tweet them out at me, all that fun schnaz. And guys, just for like an ending word about studying, it's not the most fun thing in the world, and more than likely you're not going to want to do it, but just make sure you take the time to do it and you do it correctly, because it will be worth it in the end, and you're going to feel a lot more prepared. And then that way, even if you don't do as well as you wished you had, you know that you at least tried to work for that, and you can also change up what you're doing with studying. But yeah, that's basically it for this video. Again, if you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down there if you would like to. That would really be appreciative from me to you. My English is stinking today. I'm so sorry. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, I'm enjoying making these videos. They've been really fun. So, hey, I like back to school videos. Now I'm kind of in the mood since I have like 2 more days of summer vacation. That doesn't sound so good. But you gotta go back someday, right? Alright, I hope you guys have a great day or night or whatever it is where you live, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.
So no.